Now let's begin with a tour of the inside of the instrument. We'll start with the grate and solo division. I turn the lights on so you can at least see the beginning of the lower section of the case. Notice how things are very tidy, well lit, and organized. To get access into the grate and solo for tuning and service, we have to climb up this ladder and go through a hatchway. So we'll do that next. Open a trap door. We're inside the grate and solo division, the enclosed grate and solo. Notice how quiet it is in here. The winding system is very, very quiet. It has to be for a good installation. We see here pipes, the wood pipes that are painted blue of the flute, the grate mixture, the grate cornet, the chimney flute, and the big pedal pipes of the pedal trumpet in the back. Overhead is the upper grate, which has lifting panels that can be easily removed. When the wind is turned off, you can gain access to the actions in here to do any kind of mechanical servicing or adjustment as may be required. We're up now in the upper grate, and this is the top of the one side of the instrument. Over here we have the clarinet, the grate trumpet, and the pedal borden, all inside an enclosure. Again, everything is laid out in a very tidy and neat and organized fashion so that it is easy to get to tune, and to service, as well for voicing. This section has a bit more room as well to work around, and that is very appreciated to the voicers. We're now going to go into the swell division. The swell division is very much like the grate and solo that we've just seen. Access, of course, is once again through this door. We turn the light on again ahead of time to show you the clean interior, the clean lines, everything is tidy. The bellows of the instrument are in the lower section, away from the main pipe source. Behind the door there is the blower, which is the wind source for this instrument. Once again, as we go into the swell, we have to climb up a ladder and through a hatch. Be careful of walking over the bellows and the catwalk here. The relay that controls the instrument electrically is against the wall. So now up to the swell we go. Here we are inside the lower swell. A couple of things I want to point out to you. This is one of our benches, tuning benches, which we use, which hangs on the wall. This is for tuners and voicers who spend a lot of time standing, and we want them to have a place to sit and be able to do their work conveniently. Thermometer, always important to know what the temperature is inside the chambers. In the lower swell here we have, of course, the flutes and strings, and once again we're underneath the upper swell that has, again, lifting panels that can be moved for servicing. Over my head is what is called a schwimmer, which is a wind regulating device. It consists of pantograph springs and a movable plate. This is a way that we regulate the wind for steadiness and evenness into the entire division. And lastly, we're in the upper swell division. This is the very important division of the organ. Over here we have the swell trumpet and the swell oboe. In the back wall we have the swell contrabassoon. As we're in this division, you'll notice that the division is very solidly constructed, very sturdy, solid panels and solid wood. We do this so that the pipes are contained within an environment. It assists in the tuning, keeping the instrument in proper tune, keeps the temperature contained in the pipe area. The organ is against outside walls, and so we're in the Pittsburgh area. We're concerned about convection through the very cold, chilly winters. So since the instrument is in its own little environment, as it were, this helps in keeping it in good tune throughout the year. As we leave the instrument, there's a few other things I want to point out too. Everything that you've seen here has been constructed in our shop. Once again, the casework is repurposed at the church's request. The facade pipes are all functional. The swell shades are extra thick to provide a very vast and controlled dynamic expression of the instrument. Both sides are under expression.